No be small thing no. Peter Obi don bring out evidence for court yesterday, my people. As the matter be so, e be like say Peter Obi go later get back what rightful belongs to him, right? So my people, abeg make una no forget to help me share, like, and comment. Hope so na dey okay sha. I don't want to talk for this video. I go just allow una watch the video, but make una no forget to help me share. Make I allow una watch the video. See you guys on my next video.
Petition Tribunal. This is a quick update because it's indeed a very interesting day. Remember, because Labour Party and Peter Obi councils have finally presented a witness from Amazon Web Services. And do not forget that Amazon Web Services was the chief cloud host that was used by INEC in the conduct of the February 25th presidential election as well as the National Assembly election. And during the conduct of this election, INEC transmitted the election result of the National Assembly and refused blatantly to transmit the election result of the presidential voting or the presidential election. They claimed thereafter that there was a technical glitches by INEC. This was also confirmed when Lai Mohammed was in a press conference in the United States of America where he claimed that INEC intentionally shut down the transmission of election results through the BVAS, through the IRF portal. This statement from Lai Mohammed was actually a very big contradiction to what INEC initially claimed, because INEC claimed that there was a technical glitches. And up till this day, nobody has ever come out, not even their Professor Yakubu Mahmoud or any other member of the commission has come out to explain to Nigerians what they mean by technical glitches that prevented them from transmitting only the presidential election result. Long story cut short, today in court, Labour Party and Peter Obi has presented a witness who works with Amazon Web Services, and it is indeed going to be a very big shock to INEC, and not only to INEC as well, but to Nigerians at large, because what has been hidden under the sun has finally been exposed. Before I bring you this update, let's go from the beginning, from the preamble. When the judges entered the court today, Justice Abba went further to greet everybody present in the court by saying, "Good afternoon, gentlemen of the outer bar, and good afternoon, everyone in the court. I want to thank you all on behalf of the presiding justice for being here, and I hope we would have your full cooperation today. Hope you all had a very good weekend, and we hope to have a great week of cooperation." The clerk, in view of this, has now announced the case, and Peter Obi stood up on his feet with a microphone to announce that he is representing himself. Peter Obi said in response to that, "Respectfully, my lord, I am Mr. Peter Gregory Obi representing the petitioner." An APC representative also stood up to represent and announce their names. Saturday, may it please this honorable court, Saturday Monksina, Deputy Director, Legal Services, APC. In view of this, as follows are the led counsels at the today court hearing. Labour Party is ably led by Senior Advocate of Nigeria, Livy Uzouku, and INEC is led by Senior Advocate of Nigeria, Abi Mahmood, and Tinubu and Shatima is led by Senior Advocate of Nigeria, Olanikbeku. APC, SAN, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, Charles Edomoswan. The proceeding started by Dr. Livy Uzouku, the led counsel of Labour Party, when he stood up and announced, "My lord, we are ready to continue with our case, starting with our next witness, Pin Ikweto. Ikweto will continue proceedings." Then thereafter, the witness is called up and named, and that is the first witness for the day, and the seventh so far from Labour Party and Peter Obi. Abi Mahmoud, the first respondent. Shortly afterwards, before my lord came in, I was given the witness statement, which is about 7 pages and about 5 volumes. I made it clear to Mr. Pin that I will need to look at the document. I may not be in the position to cross-examine the witness, but if he intends to put in her document and just lead her in chief, I will not be objecting. I need time to review them. APC lawyers are, in other words, saying that they need time to examine the witness document. After a little back and forth argument, the court proceeded, and APC counsels went further to say, "So, since we are not taking her today, Ikweto can take her home." This was some kind of a little joke. Ikweto went further to say, "I can't take her home. You know my wife, and you always wish us well." The witness was subsequently sworn in, and Ikweto went further to say, "Please tell the court your full names." The witness responded, "I am Clarita Oga." Ikweto responded, "What do you do for a living?" The witness responded, "I am a cloud engineer, an architect." Equator responded again, do you work with any organization? The witness, yes, responded and said, currently I work with Amazon Web Services Incorporated. Equator further responded saying, Amazon Web Services is also called AWS. The witness responded in affirmation saying, yes. And Equator asked again, you came to this court on a subpoena, do you have it? The witness responded, said yes. And Equator responded, my lord, we wish to tender this witness statement and the subpoena. And Justice Samani of the court has now gone further to admit the subpoena as evidence. More so, I wish to also bring to your notice that the witness present in the court from Amazon Web Services also brought along this report of regions where Amazon Web Services has their servers around the world, such as in North America, South America, Europe, and South Asia. And I want to tell you most solemnly at this juncture that it will be very difficult for INEC to exonerate himself and run away from what they did intentionally in Nigeria by manipulating and stopping the transmission of presidential election results through the Beavers IRF portal, claiming that there was a technical glitches. Because this woman who appeared in court today has come to break the camel's back, and the truth will subsequently be revealed to the Nigerian people. Like always, the respondent all went further to object all the reports tendered by the witness. My dear good people of Nigeria, at this juncture, I will also present you the video evidences where the Amazon Web Services categorically stated that there was no technical glitches from their server on the day of the election. And before you watch the video, I wish to also remind you that Tinubu as well as APC lawyers have finally lost the battle to shut out APM political party's petition challenging presidential election results, challenging the victory of Bola Ahmed Tinubu as was announced by INEC. But God's willing, we are still at the court, and the tribunal will definitely do justice to all the available evidences, and Mr. Peter Obi will reclaim his stolen mandate, Inshallah. At this juncture, I will allow you to watch the video, and do not forget to like and share this video. Drop your opinion, drop your comment, and do not forget to follow our handle if this is the very first time you are coming across Inspired Castro. God bless you.
As Amazon said,
lied about the fact that their system was hacked, or that the fact that they had issues. So
INEC lied 100%. It was INEC lied, and INEC did that. They were caught unawares. The things were working very well until they were instructed to block the.
Why would INEC try to disrupt its own duties, knowing that they had, of course, raised the hopes of every Nigerian? They had a job to do. They made promises. What did INEC stand to gain if you, like you said, they lied to Nigerians?
Yes, INEC they were pressurized. They were pressurized by politicians to undermine the process, because if you check on the same day, the results for the National Assembly election were politely, progressively uploaded. No problem. Nothing happened to the INEC server. We have gotten that confirmation from those who hosted the server, Amazon Web Services. Nothing happened before, nothing happened during, nothing happened afterwards. If anything happened with the server, we will have known. It was simply a political decision taken by those who saw that the exit polls did not favor what they wanted to have. That was why they were instructed to block the further functioning of the progressive uploading of the presidential election results. That for the National Assembly were properly uploaded. There were no problem, and there is still no problem with all those issues. That's why INEC is having problem. It's not going to be able to get Amazon to admit what Mullah Muhammad said in America. That was a big lie. Nobody hacked into the servers. Nobody was able to hack into anybody's servers. It's very good, and that's why we have today we have subpoenaed the Amazon Web Services, and they are coming to Nigeria to testify that nobody hacked into their server before, during, and after the elections. Whatever happened here were human mistakes that were done deliberately, simply to undermine the process.
We have to stay and watch and see what they are going to do with all these documents. Perhaps to prove their case, to show that they conducted the election free and fair. So we just have to wait and watch how today's proceedings will pan out. So this is how the court look at this moment. So this is how the court look at this moment. So this is the afternoon session of the court. You can see our lawyers are brainstorming, just getting the act together. You can see this is where this is how the court look at this moment. So you can see INEC came with some bundles of evidence. You can see what INEC brought to the court today. So we have to stay and watch and see what they are going to do with all these documents. Perhaps to prove their case, to show that they conducted the election free and fair. So we just have to wait and watch how today's proceedings will pan out. So this is how the court look at this moment.